I love the fact my wife is taller than me. We are very different people physically. She's taller. We're also different races.
Here comes Brad Williams.
I'm in a mixed race marriage, mixed race relationship. My wife is half Chinese. I'm half.
The Tall Tales Tour 2026.
Some of you got that joke. Okay, some of you got it. Some of you are just staring at me like, what's the other half? And I'm like,
Friday, September 11th, Kodak Center. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster. Don't miss a hilarious night with Brad Williams.
Mark and Shane on the Interlude Pod.
Hey everybody, Mark Myra and Shane Allen here. Welcome to the Interlude Podcast. Shane, hello.
What's up, Facebook Marketplace? Name's Mark.
Interlude Podcast, where we talk about all the biggest and dumbest Rochester news stories of the week. You can find us on YouTube. Our videos up on Spotify now. I don't understand it. Maybe I'm just old, Shane, but I don't know people that would want to watch this. Do people like go on Spotify and pick that video option? Does that ever pop up for you?
No, I shut that off a long time ago. I don't want to know what podcasters look like. Maybe we've already talked about it. It just ruins the podcast for me. I've had to abandon podcasts because I see what these people look like, and when the face doesn't line up to the voice, it just takes me right out of it.
I am not that I don't listen to Kill Tony's podcast, but at this point it's basically a TV show, right? Isn't it on Netflix at this point? I was watching, but I get like a periodically get a clip of him. I was watching the Tony whatever Heathcliff. He's got blood pressure issues. He is the reddest man I've ever seen in my life. That man is die. We're watching him slowly die in front of us.
That's the long thing about Killing Tony. That's the whole.
Oh
running.
My! Is that really it?
He's dying.
That's not real, is it?
No.
Oh, he looks like he's dying though.
Yeah. Well, he's a fucking idiot. So that happens.
Shane, should we get into some Rochester news?
Can we?
I got a whole bunch here, including RIP Movies 10 closing in just over 2 weeks. Going to be gone forever. Goodbye, Movies 10. No longer a thing, I guess.
Where will Rochesterians get their dry hand jobs, Mark?
Movies 10 not what it used to be, Shane. Back in the day, you'd go get your dry hand jobs for $1, right? At the movie 10, and you would see a movie that has been out for a long time, but they has not been taken out of theaters yet. So you go to movies 10, you see the dollar, pay $1, and then you'd see Independence Day, but Independence Day that's almost going to be on VHS. Nowadays, that's gone, right? Like, there's no old movies in movie theaters anymore. There's like a 60-day window, and then it goes straight to streaming.
Yeah.
So I don't know what movies 10 has been doing. Are they just a worse movie theater now?
I don't know, but I'd say just let's buy it.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just, when they stop running the Odyssey at the IMAX, let's just get that film and just run that.
Yeah, I'm going to start promoting the Odyssey, but just 70 millimeter is old. That's old. We want it smaller, wider,
No, we're buying movies 10 and we're bringing back all these movies on bigger film.
Dude, so
that's a big thing with film nerds. They just love this big film. So it's like, yeah, we're playing Air Bud. And they're like, nobody wants to watch that. The film is 2,000 miles long.
Yeah, what if it was just Air Bud, but just a sliver of it? You're just looking at a dog's snout licking the entire time,
Yeah, we're not getting bigger screens. We're just getting bigger film. We're really zoomed in.
I think you're right. I do think we need to open up a movie theater, but because they're making a big deal about the Odyssey being 75 or 70 millimeter film, but like we go, hey, we're going to air, or we're going to show, Men in Black, but super loud. And we just have a loud movie theater. And that's our thing, is just Rochester's loudest movie theater. And it's all distorted coming out of the speakers, like those slop YouTube videos where it's like just distorted and just screaming and shit.
Or it's just like we have like a full-on we really lean into the YouTube slop. Like we have people that are doing speed runs on each side of the screen, like the maze running shit.
Yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
movie is playing with such it's really small, and we're just like everybody has to be texting.
We're doing that, but also on the side, we're doing we're playing Grand Theft Auto 3,
Hmm.
and we're just doing huge jumps with cars
And we're having black kids do live reactions the whole
to
time.
classic rock music.
Oh yeah, not to the
Yeah,
movie, to
not to the
other
movie,
things.
to like Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Sick.
Sticks,
Oh,
are you hearing this shit?
what? Oh, what was I gonna say? I was gonna tell you something, Shane, and it just escaped out of my stupid brain. Uh, anyways, maybe I'll remember it, but I do have a friend of ours that came up. Speaking of like dumb inventions that shouldn't happen, Shane, a friend of ours texted me, and he's legit. Kyle. He says he wants to start a business. This is the business he wants to start. He's like, I got a business idea, an ice cream truck or cart that stops at local bars. Ice cream shops are always closing around 9 everywhere, and people want ice cream during the summer. So it'll be a truck that delivers ice cream. Like, it's an ice cream truck, you dumb bitch. You invented the ice cream truck, buddy.
Bring it back. Yeah, I mean, like a Skippy. But what's the, well, I guess what's the adult version of a Skippy? Clitty? Like what? I'm trying to think of
Yeah, a
the
clitty,
marketing
Shade.
angle.
Yeah. Every boy goes from a skippy to a clitty.
I don't know.
Absolutely. Absolutely,
Yeah, you
baby.
get like the oh my God, dude, I'm all about it. I'll start writing like the ice cream covers of fucking like pop songs and shit. Like DMX, but with
This
like
is
little twinkles.
Shane. What else is happening in Rochester? What's going on?
Mark, after 11 long years, East Ave Fest is back.
Hmm.
Or was it the East End Festival?
East End Fest. Yeah.
Okay, well, they're doing another thing called East Ave Fest.
So it's not back?
So it's not back,
It's
but there's
new.
something there. Because remember when East End Fest ended, they were like, yeah, we're bringing something here. And then it was like really small and shitty and nobody liked it.
Yeah.
So this is probably that. I don't know much about it and I refuse to look into it because they didn't pay us for a plug and no free
Hmm.
plugs. But I think it's going on East and Alexander September 12th. From what I understand, there's going to be live bands. I did get the list of bands. We'll be doing another version of the game we love to play, which is I
Yeah.
read bands and ask you to guess if they're bands or something else. That's
Okay.
coming up on the podcast live here on the other podcast. Um, I saw that you have to buy tickets. It is not free, so this is officially not going to work. Um, so this is big news, though. This is big news. If you are a guy with a DUI or a picture that's been
Mm.
shared a lot on Are We Dating the Same Guy, Rochester or Rock on Mad? Massive news if you're a middle-aged guy who has season tickets to the Bills, but you just use it to sell them marked up and you don't go to any games. This is obviously if you have ever or currently drive a Honda Civic, I'll give you a minute to clean up yourself. Your parents are probably soiled. You're excited about this. Also, if you're a lady whose vape and body spray smells the same, this is huge news for you. East Ave Fest happening in the militarized zone of Rochester. They were like, I'm reading the website. They're like, this is the entertainment district of Rochester. And it's like, no, this is like essentially an ice encampment center that we let kids drink in every once in a while under threat of being shot. Like, it's
Yeah,
just, it's a very weird feeling there.
they still doing that?
I
They
think
still
so,
got it
yeah.
like just roped off with cops surrounding it with AK-47s.
Yeah, the RPD has invaded Easton Alexander, and they've been there longer than we have been in Iran.
This is what we need out of our festivals, and I don't know if this East Ave Fest or East End, whatever it is. What people need is to be able to drink outside.
Yeah.
right? And I think the only way you could do that is if you pay to get in, right? So are they paying?
Yeah,
This is
you
a
have to,
paid
it's a
one.
ticketed thing. Yeah.
All right, so maybe we could do a little drinky outside. That's all anybody wants nowadays, Shane. And that's coming from somebody that's a year from 40 years old. We're simple people. We just want to drink outside.
Yeah, well, they're trying to really push that vibe. It looks like in their description they're saying standing on the shoulders of East End Fest and Bill's tailgates. So I just say like we hope somebody dies here. I think that would be better marketing
Yeah.
for you. So
This,
Mark,
yeah.
yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go. You go.
It's time to play our favorite game.
Oh, we're doing it right now. Okay,
We're
I'm
doing
ready.
it right now, live
All right,
on
I'm
the
ready.
Interlude Podcast. It's called the East Ave Fest Band or Horsey. I'm going to tell you a
Or
name
horsey?
or a horsey
Like a legit horse?
or a horse.
Okay, all right.
I have a list of Kentucky Derby winners
Okay.
or bands that are playing at East Ave Fest.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Mark, Always Dreaming. Is that a band or a horsey?
Oh, slap on a 90-pound jockey and spank me in the ass. That's a horsey.
Damn, that's so good. When I came up with this, like, this is the hardest one I've ever made. This is great. That is a racehorse.
Yeah.
2017 Kentucky Derby winner. You win some money on that horse?
I just know a horse when I hear it.
Okay. How about this one then, bitch? Dirty Blanket.
Oh, strap on a tiny little boy of Haitian descent and spank me in the ass again. That's a horse.
You dumb bitch. That's a band.
Can I still have the Haitian boy spank me?
Yeah, I hope it's a Haitian man in that band. It's an upstate bluegrass act.
Oh, okay.
You ready for another one?
Yeah.
Risa the Writer.
Risa the writer.
Yes.
Risa. Damn it. Well, now you got me thrown off. I was thinking party bands, but apparently we're having a bad time at this festival. I'm going to say that's a band.
That's a band.
Yeah,
Local
okay.
Rochester singer-songwriter Risa.
You
Secret
play a
Oath.
harp or something? Okay, go on.
Sorry, Secret Oath. Horsey or East Ave Fest band.
That's a Nazi horse, baby. German owned.
That is a 2022 Kentucky Oaks winner.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's different from the Derby. I don't know shit about horses. Freedom Trio.
Well, trio. Okay, that's a band. There's no way. Why would somebody grab a horse and be like, trio?
I thought that was like so obvious that you'd be like, that's got to be a horse, but it
Yeah.
only has like 3 legs or some shit. And I just didn't hear about this story that a 3-legged horse is at the Kentucky Derby. And it was also like trans for some reason. No, it's a band. It's a band.
Yeah, that's a band. And Toby Keith covers, I assume.
Jazz fusion trio. So I fucking hope not.
That'd be sick.
Toby Keith jazz fusion versions. Rich Strike, horsey or band.
All right, so Rich Strike.
Yeah.
I would say that if it's a band, they're doing a play on Dick Strike, like I'm jerking my little peener off. But if it's a horsey, it's a weirdo saying that like this guy's gonna strike me rich. I've never heard it as a band, so I'm
Okay.
gonna say, and unfortunately, and I hope that a band would talk about jerking off their little penises. So I'm gonna say Rich Strike is a horse.
I'd love to watch how your brain works. That's a racehorse,
Yeah.
2022 Kentucky Derby winner. Real Sugar. Is that a band or is that a horsey?
I'm gonna go band.
That's an indie pop rock act.
Nice.
River Through. Is that a band or is that a horsey?
That's a band.
That is a band.
Oh, I think I've only gotten one wrong so far.
Can you guess for extra points? River Through. What kind of music are they playing?
God damn, you know it's some fucking sick.
If I help you, I'll give you the
songwriter.
full name. It's John Itkin and the River Through.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's some like Chris Stapleton wannabes, like some country Americana acoustic guitar stuff.
Acoustic folk. I'll
Okay,
give you the
yeah.
point. Last but not least, Mark, is this a horsey or is this a band?
Swear to God, if you say
Mage.
Daughtry, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah. Mage.
Mage. That's a not. I would think that a horse needs more than one word. You know, there's no more the horses nowadays. There's no horse named Bonnie. So I'm going to say it's a band because it's not enough words.
Mark, that's the 2023 Kentucky Derby winner. That is a
Damn it!
racehorse.
Damn it! I almost did it. I almost got it 90% on it.
Shout out to Sky Coasters who are also going to be at East Ave Fest. I just didn't want them to feel left out. Good to see that they're still going,
Are
and
they the ones?
they've never once said anything about how they love how ICE is doing on Facebook. It's like the only thing you have to do as a band in Rochester is just not say anything about ICE or, pedophilia on Facebook, and you can book gigs for the rest of the time.
Well, what's the band that did do that? Ruby Shoes.
Ruby Shoes.
I saw somebody on Rochester Reddit saying that essentially they were like pissed that this happened. They were like, essentially they've been harassing Ruby Shoes so much on Facebook that Facebook has banned them. Just like, what were you doing to them? To have Facebook go, yeah, no more. You can't, buddy, you can't do this anymore. You can't attack Ruby Shoes.
Yeah, for it to be enough that Facebook has in the algorithm, because there's no people at Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Just so you know, there's no people working at Facebook. It is just an algorithm. So anytime you're like doing a copyright strike, they just have to like go through your old posts and shit and see if you've done it enough, or if what you have written is strong enough that they can do it. And like, if Ruby Shoes, who are ancient people, had enough to, report you and get you banned, you've been working overtime online. And it's also amazing that nobody's just done this to Kevin, whatever the fuck.
Oh, Kevin Lockhart.
How does Kevin Lockhart have any type of social media presence? It's amazing.
Yeah, he said that he was looking at, what was it? He was gawking at like disabled kids at Wegmans or something.
Yeah.
Or fawning over that he was
fawning. He's also live streaming himself shooting at people from bridges. And also going to high schools and verbally abusing children. So, I mean, it seems like those should be taken down, but who am I? Mark?
Shane, let's get into, well, speaking of a town that I think should probably have a festival. I think the problem with the festivals is I like the ones personally that you need something that's surrounding it other than it's a party. I feel like it's a party doesn't work. And that's the trouble that's going to happen with like East End Fest, because what happened initially with East End Fest or East Ave Fest, whatever the hell it was called at the time, was it was just a party with bands, and it was like, hey, do you guys like to party? We also like to party. And then the old people that live on East Ave were like, well, we definitely don't like partying, so we got to stop the party. It's a classic 1980s film trope. Kids wanted to party and dance, and the old people wanted to stop them, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is how you party and dance and keep that crap going, and nobody can say anything. Attach an ethnicity, attach a sexual orientation to it, then it can't be touched. Now, if this was the East End Fest for I don't know, for bisexual Haitians, no one's touching that baby boy. You're not going to get rid of that festival. You can't get rid of the only bisexual Haitian party in the country. Now you're a bigot.
Yeah. I'm trying, what don't we have?
Puerto
Right?
Ricans got theirs. We got the Italian, we got the Ukrainian, we got obviously a bunch of German fests, or Oktoberfest stuff.
Yeah, I think we got like Latin and Central America covered. Let's get where's Japanese Fest? Korean Fest?
I'll go to like a North Korean fest.
Ooh. Now we're talking.
Shane, trouble in Fairport. The place where I think the party has shifted to. The party from East End shifted to Fairport, essentially, over the last like 10 years or so. And
Fairport, the number 4 most popular real estate place in the United States?
Is it number 4?
Number 4 hottest real estate market in the United States, Mark?
Are you texting potential buyers that, Shane?
Number 4? No, you think I could? You think I have anybody looking at Fairport?
I don't know what your clientele is,
My
Shane.
clientele are people that can't afford houses. I don't have a real estate business.
I just, yeah, and I know as old Adam Levine says, the times they are a changing, Shane. But back when I got a house, which was almost 15 years ago now, there was, for me at least, I was so poor, there was no, like, I was not picking where I lived. It was like, what house can I possibly afford? And then I got crammed into a dilapidated house, and it was a crapshoot of what town it was going to be. I can't, I've never bought a house where I'm just like, this town seems nice. This is a quaint town. Mine was like, what pigsty will the bank legally allow a human to live in? Okay, I
Sure.
will buy that. That was my house buying experience.
Yeah. Yeah. Once people just start having the crushing reality of their actual financial stake hit, then my business will take off. But until then, I just have people that want houses in Webster but have inner city money.
What's the town? Like, let's say there's a, I want to know from a real estate perspective. Maybe you don't have the answers to this or you've never thought of this. Cause, like, the west side is where the cheap ones, right? Compared to the east side.
Sure.
What is the town equivalent? So you want, let's say you want like Pittsford. Is there an equivalent on the west side where you're like, this'll do, pig? You know what I mean? Is there like a 1-to-1 that you go to? Victor is to Churchville or something.
From where to where? Sorry.
From east side, is there a comparison of like this east side town matches up nicely with this west side town and it's more affordable over here? Or is it just no?
No, there's nothing over there. I mean, even if like, even trying to get some of these East Side rich folks to buy a house in Greece that's on the water is just not gonna happen.
Shane, Fairport, a whole string of vandalism going on. Big vandalism spree. Looks like shops are get like windows being kicked in, glass doors being and homes being targeted. A lot of young people throwing rocks at things. Andrew Saxby said to Channel 8, I have children. You're fearful for your family. Of course, when you hear about things like this. And then the new, I think it was like the new sheriff of Fairport, basically saying, hey, or let's see, or maybe it was the village supervisor, was just basically like, hey fellas, we're coming after you and we're gonna find you. Like, kind of like did like a threat towards the people vandalizing homes and businesses in Fairport. Shane, people fearful in Fairport.
So what happens. I mean, you're the hot spot. Things are, everybody's getting, it's all equilibrium, right? You can only run hot for so long. Things got to come crashing down.
I just think there's so many things that happen, and we've gone through this. There's so many things that happen on the east side that they do happen on the west side or in the city, but the news doesn't report on it. Like, there's definitely, like, I bet you there's businesses tonight in the city that a brick gets thrown through a window. That shit isn't making the news. They're not going and interviewing people.
No, no, no. I think I literally just saw somebody posting in like a erotic that somebody had thrown a brick through their their glass door. Like, yeah,
Well,
that's just Tuesday, baby.
it reminds me of when was it Penfield where like they were complaining about all the foxes in their yards.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I there's like 7 fox in my yard at all time. I want to go out there with a bat and just smack them around, like get them the hell out of there.
Yeah, but you guys don't have delicious Penfield children, You've got your fucking gross kids out there that foxes won't even try to eat.
Not as tasty over here.
No.
Shane, what else is happening in Rochester? What's going on?
Mark, hey, we'll save that one for maybe the Patreon side.
Nice.
Hey, Mark, are you old as shit? Is
Mm,
your job bullshit, or can you
yes.
not find a job worth shit? Do
Mm,
you want to go back to college for $0 for shits and gigs? New York State is literally paying adults to do just that. The SUNY Reconnect program, Mark, is expanding across upstate New York. If you are listening to this podcast, you're 25 to 55 years old, you don't have a degree, you can get free tuition, fees, and books for high demand majors. Like we're talking nursing, we're talking tech, we're talking OnlyFans, feet shit. And Monroe County Community College, we actually led the entire state. We had 700 students enrolled last year, almost 700 students. We can't count that high. We went to MCC. Applications are now open. Mark, I'm speaking as an alum of MCC. I went there for a semester. I honestly, one of the best colleges I've been to, and I've been to a lot of them. I did a whole SUNY tour. I did Brockport for my master's. I did Oswego State. I did Alfred State. MCC was probably the best semester I had. I actually concentrated on things. I also took guitar and stress management. Fucking was awesome. It's the best. I still use those stress management techniques. I'm still shit at guitar. I got to take a Spanish class with my now wife that I didn't need at all because I passed Regent Spanish. I did not need college Spanish, but I just took it anyways because I already knew
yeah.
Spanish and I heard that they had tacos in
Mm.
class. It's great.
Yeah, initially went to FLCC and got my associates, and then went to Brockport and got my bachelor's degree. And that's not a jump, so I really can't compare to anybody that's been to a real school. But I got the part, and again, I went for like communications broadcasting, so it's like I'm not going to be a lawyer or a doctor, but I got to say, there was a little disappointing school wise, and well, disappointing might not be the right word because I didn't care that much. School, like college, is not hard. And I know I went to party schools with a party degree. You know what I mean? I know I played my life on easy. You know what I mean? Like it's like when you boot up a video game and you never go to medium or hard like level. I played Metal Gear Solid on easy. My life I played on easy, and it's made me poor. But college, like I was expecting a little bit of like this is hard.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely majors where things are hard.
Yeah, and I just saying I didn't do that, so it's
And
hard
there's
to
definitely schools where things are hard. But yeah, no, the schools that we went to, Mark, are
yeah.
built for that. It's like we need to keep the tuition flowing. We don't care what they do at all. As long as if you just show up, you will get a degree. I got an A in a class at Alfred State. I did not attend.
Dude, I did the same thing at Brockport.
Didn't go to this class. It was too early in the morning. I was 17 and I was playing World of Warcraft till like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, I'm not waking up for class at
Yeah.
6 o'clock. That's just not going to happen. And then I was like, oh, I'm fucked. And then I've got an A. It was
That's
crazy.
what was crazy to me was how I applied for Brockport on a whim online, and I think I got accepted faster into Brockport than I got accepted for like my Capital One credit card, where like they just really take anybody. They're
Sure.
like, "Can you fog up the screen in front of you?" Hey baby, you're in.
Mark, can I give you another we're shooting business ideas right now. So here's another
Hit
one for
me.
you. We're buying movies 10 and can I pitch you a movie that we're going to shoot and
Yes.
we're going to play there? We're writing a new version of Back to School, the Rodney Dangerfield movie. We're doing the MCC version. We're gonna get money from New York State to promote this Reconnect program with this movie. Okay. So we find a guy that looks like Rodney Dangerfield. And in Rochester, that is every guy that's over 60 years old.
Yeah. Go
It's
to Rockies.
fucking crazy. At Lilac Festival, I think I see Rodney Dangerfield every four people. So we just get one of those guys, we put him in a backwards hat, and we give him some really loose Bill Zubaz, right? And he says things like, I don't do a good Dangerfield. I can't get no respect. The Kia boys took my car. They left my wife. Oh, my doctor, Vinny Boombots, who is a real doctor in Greece. My doctor, Vinny Boombots, says my blood type is red ochre azul.
Wait, that's not.
Azul. He does a triple Lindy, but this is 2026, right? So he's not
Yeah.
on the swim team. He's on the esports team,
Oh, okay.
right? So instead of a PlayStation controller, he brings like an entire arcade system he's playing with. And he at the end he does a 360 no scope. And then he says something like, I haven't seen a bitch drop like that since my wife fell through the Irondequoit Bay in the winter. I don't do a good Dangerfield.
Yeah.
I love this, Mark, and I want so much for. I don't know if they don't do this, but I wish that there was an all adult student dorm for MCC with all these people. Like that's a lot of students, over like close to 700 adult students for this thing. That's a lot. You got to put them into place. I think it'd be dope because these are all like probably people with kids or estranged kids, more like probably definitely estranged children.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just trying to be like a 45-year-old student. They're in this dorm. We're all doing lines of fucking Metamucil. We're partying till like a very reasonable hour. All of our CPAP machines are in sync.
Oh, hell yeah. It's like syncing up your period.
My God, dude.
Oh, just it's like a hookah.
Yeah,
One
we're just
machine,
sharing it.
multiple multiple tubes coming off of it.
Some guy's got his vape in it. Dude, it'd be sick.
Patreon.com/interlude podcast. We're going to go to the Patreon side of the episode. It's just $4 a month. You get to support us and get an earlier podcast, longer podcasts, all that good stuff. All right. Bye, poor people.